Welcome to episode 3 of my Revive Pelvic Floor Core Rehab. I'll be revealing the secret key to discover how to lengthen and strengthening your tight and weak pelvic floor. Hi, my name is Annie and welcome back to my channel, Annie Pilates Physical Therapist. In this video, I'll discuss about why a tight pelvic floor can contribute to symptoms of leaking, limited hip mobility, and pain during sex. The pelvic floor should be able to lengthen and relax in order to activate and strengthen naturally. If we're only focused on Kegels and strengthening, we could be exacerbating symptoms. And that's why in this program, I will be addressing just that. And I'll be utilizing elastic band to slowly strengthen and your ball. If you don't have a ball, you can utilize a rolled pillow, towels to slowly activate your weak pelvic floor and your core muscles. So the elastic band will help you stabilize at the same time, engage, but you don't want to utilize your glutes. You don't want to utilize your superficial abdominal muscles. We're going to try to activate your transverse abdominis. And think of this like your core as everything that remains on your central lumbopelvic hip complex, as I discussed on my video 2, where I discuss about breath work and about the importance of your pelvic floor on your breathing in of your air, the flow. At the same time, your core muscles is also crucial to help your pelvic floor. So it's vice versa. So without the pelvic floor strength, then your core will be unstable. And without the core, which is your lumbopelvic hip complex together with your abdominal muscles, then your pelvic floor is also deconditioned. So it's a combination, it's a biomechanic for a body that will be affected to each other. So strengthening is important, but don't forget the stretching part, because as I said, the pelvic floor is like a basin, and when they're contracted and tight, then without the natural breathing pattern of our pelvic floor, then things happen with instability as well, and pain during sex, even peeing, or leakage when you cough, lift, and laugh. And that's embarrassing, and I know it's very difficult for anyone who's still suffering from this, no matter what is your age group. So what is pelvic floor relaxation? This exercise focuses on consciously relaxing the pelvic floor muscles. It involves deep diaphragmatic breathing while consciously releasing tension in the pelvic floor. And if you want to learn more about this, please go back to video 2. That's where I address that part, because before combining with my other exercise program, I don't want you to just jump in right now. I want you to go learn that deep breathing first. And you can do that in sitting down, standing, or lying down, whichever is comfortable. But sitting is one of the best way, utilizing a pillow so you can feel that sensation on your pelvic floor, how to relax. And then the pelvic floor stretching is stretching exercises that can help strengthen and lengthen and release the tight pelvic floor muscles. And we're going to do some gentle hip openers today with the ball, butterfly stretches, and some deep squats using the ball. So one of our exercises today are child pose, happy baby, and some lovely reclining angle pose can also be beneficial today. And once we stretch, now we can strengthen, because now you have more range of motion to cover that area. So that's the biggest secret right now. You just don't want to strengthen just doing Kegels, you want to stretch. When that stretch happens, the strengthening exercise can improve the overall tone and control of your pelvic floor muscles. This can include like Kegels now. Now Kegels is important. That's why though I didn't say Kegels is bad. You just don't want to just do Kegels. So when you contract and release the pelvic floor, where I discuss about closing that faucet, if you have a faucet that's flowing, you want to incorporate that Pilates exercises such as pelvic curls, bridges, and leg lifts. And that will help target your pelvic floor together with that. So there's a step-by-step guide, as I said. Now, the fourth thing we're going to do is some core strengthening program, because core, as I said, is combination of our lumbopelvic hip complex and your deep abdominal muscles, which is your TVA, transverse abdominis, that involves support to the pelvic floor. Like, we're going to do some beginner plank variations today, and you're going to see some amazing indirect work for your pelvic floor. And lastly, we're going to do some mind-body connection today. Developing a strong mind-body connection is crucial for pelvic floor health. As I discussed in video 2, when you have the proposed pregnancy, when you went through 9 months pregnancy, guess what happened? You have that distant that stretch on your pelvic floor, that neuromuscular junction, you lost that connection. So you want to slowly engage and relax them consciously. Mindfulness techniques And visualization exercises can help enhance the connection. So it's important to note that exercises for tight pelvic floor muscles should be tailored to each individual needs and limitations. So you want to make sure you see your pelvic floor health therapist first if you have time, and your local doctor to make sure you have this diagnosis, because you want to make sure you're not just doing this work thinking, you have this. You want to make sure you're clearly diagnosed. It is recommended to work with a qualified instructor or therapist who could do assessment on you before you provide appropriate guidance and modifications. They can also ensure that exercises are performed correctly to avoid any potential harm or exacerbation of symptoms. So regardless of terminology, visualization, and comprehending the function and movements of the core, it is vital for fitness professionals, physical therapists, or everyone you're going to reach out to know what you have. It serves as a foundation for nearly all movements, as the core's inabilities to support the exercise that you want to make sure you know that you have this. Okay, we're going to begin the program right now. We're going to start stretching first. Of course, proper breath work. And I want you to sit on the ball. And as I said, if you don't have a ball, you can sit on a chair, recline forward, and you're going to feel the ball on your pelvic floor right now with your feet slightly open. You're going to do your breath work first in this area. We're going to place your hands on your abdomen as you press your knee, your belly button out as you inhale. Exhale, squeeze your core in, tightening this abdominal area and imagining to close the P to warm up your pelvic floor. And then you're going to slowly shift your body forward now on the ball. Inhale, belly rise, exhale. I'm not moving my pelvis yet. I'm just moving forward and backward. Inhale, belly rise, exhale, squeeze. My hands, my thumbs are on the side of my pelvis and my fingers in front of my abdomen. I'm not pushing my abdomen in. I'm just squeezing it, feeling that deep transverse abdominis, pulling your pelvis in, like interlocking like this as you squeeze. You don't want to focus on your upper abdominal area. You want to focus on your lower. But as you inhale, you expand your rib cage, belly rise, and then squeeze your core in. 2 more. You're going to feel the sensation underneath you with the ball. And after doing that, now you can do a little bit posterior tilt and then anterior tilt. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one. Now we're going to do some stretching. One leg out to the side, toes pointing away, and then you're going to lean to the right. Bend your right knee. Inhale. Open your belly and then center. Lean to the right away. You're going to feel the stretch on your hip groin on your left. Inhale. Open your belly. Squeeze your core in. Last one. Exhale. Now switch to the other side. I'm going to bend my left knee, extend my right, toes pointing away, get the stability of the ball. I'm going to lean on your left. I'm going to feel that opening on your right. You might find, hey, my right side is not as tight, which means your left side could be your tighter side. There could be more spasming on that side and you need to open it. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Open. Last one. And center. Now we're going to open our legs out to the side and you're going to lean forward for forward fold. Inhale. Keep your pelvis stable. And then as you bend your knees, you're going to push your knee out. Exhale. You want to make sure you are expanding your belly button out as you go back to sitting. And then as you extend, you squeeze your transverse abdominis. Place your hands on your side so you can really feel it. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lean forward. Squeezing your lower abdominal in. Trying to incorporate some Kegels as well without squeezing your glutes. Inhale. Push your knee out to stretch. Belly button out. And then squeeze your core in. You're going to go to the lower area and lean forward. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. You're gonna feel that stretch on your hip groin. And now we're gonna do circles. Side to side. Circle. I'm gonna extend my knees and then bend as I do circle. Breathe in, breathe out. We'll do it 10 times clockwise. Feels so good on your hip groin. 2 more. And then switch to the other side. Last one. Good job. Now we are going to go all fours position. So if you have discs recti, umbilical hernia, you want to make sure you have the ball to support. And then you're going to place the elastic band around your thighs. So this will give you an extra glute, deeper activation on your pelvic floor without doing too much range of motion. So on your abdomen area, we're going to start doing some cat and camels as you round your shoulder, pushing your belly towards the ball, but you're going to belly rise. Inhale, exhale, look up to an arch, to a camel. This is good for anyone with back pain. Inhale, exhale, look up. Breathe in, breathe out. 4 more. Round your shoulder. Exhale out. 3 more. Angry cat. Camel. Inhale, back center, belly rise. Let those area breathe. And then exhale, squeeze your lower abdominal, not the upper. Press your knees out. And we're conjunction now everything. 2 more. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to do some bridging. Bridging is a good way to strengthen your glutes. Now we're going to engage something with core. So you're going to feel some shakiness. If this is too challenging, you can just remove the ball. But make sure belly rise. And then exhale, squeeze your core in. 2 more. See, I'm shaking now. Getting fatigue. Want to make sure you push your belly out. Get those pelvic floor to breathe. And then as you go down, squeeze your core in, engage, brace. Last one, bridge. And then squeeze your core in before you roll down. Now let go of the bands. We're gonna stretch now to cool down. Open your knees out for a butterfly stretch and hold that position for 3 deep breaths. Place your hand on your abdomen and we'll do some more deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, squeeze your core in. Breathe in. Last deep breath in. Now grab your feet on your big toes with your hands. Lift your feet up, facing up to the heavens. Pressing your knee down to the floor and gonna feel the stretch on your hip groin area. Happy baby pose. Inhale, belly rise. Exhale, squeeze your core in. 2 more. Feel your pelvic floor expanding as you inhale. Exhale. Feel that tightness being released. Last one. And then we're gonna rock side to side. Feel that little bit deeper stretch on each side of your hips. With your breath work. And then circles. And then reverse circle. And that's it. I'm hoping you enjoyed a lot on how to engage your tight and weak pelvic floor muscles, how to stretch it, lengthen, and strengthen. If you love this video and want to learn more about Pilates, yoga, and physical therapy, health and wellness, please subscribe to my channel, ring the bell so you won't miss anything. Like and share this video. Every like you're giving to my channel, you are supporting me. And if you don't want to miss out on my Revive Pelvic Floor core rehab that I'll be launching soon, click the link on the description below. Be part of the early bird waitlist for a first come first serve basis, as I will tend to my new students. And I'm hoping you learned a lot today. There's so much more to learn. And if you have pain on your back, I have a back master class. You can also sign up on the early bird waitlist for first come first serve basis that I launch every 2 months, that I see students, I close it in so I can take care of my students. So if you want to be part of that as well, because you have back pain, you can join also down below. Don't miss out on video 4, which is my entire blueprint of my Revive Pelvic Floor core rehab that you can already start implementing right now for free as part of my free 6-part video series. If you have any questions, suggestions, or concerns, leave a comment down below or direct message me on my other social media, and I'll try my best to answer each one of you. As I said, watch video 1 first, learn more about pelvic floor, and watch video 2, learn about proper breathing. You have to know the breath work first to make sure you're connecting with your pelvic floor. Until my next video training, don't forget, there's going to be video 4 coming soon. Always remember, be safe, be well, and healthy you. Bye!